Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to be doing an overview of my 60% RK-68 build. This here is the end result, and before we get too far, here's a sound test for you. I think it came together quite nicely, and it was a relatively budget build, and that will become evident very soon. This keyboard came with linear red switches, Kale to be more specific. They were pretty scratchy and they needed some work, so I went through the process of lubing them, as well as clipping and lubing the stabilizers. The stabs aren't ideal, they're clip-ins, but for this build I'm working with what I've got. Once everything was lubed, it sounded okay. Here's a sound test. Now these keycaps were a little bit too thin for my liking, so I bought this set off Amazon. They're a matcha set. I'm fairly sure they're clones, but they're pretty good ones. They're thick and they've got a great sound and feel. They sort of have a satin finish, which I really love, but this is subjective, of course. As I'm sure you can tell, these keycaps are also XDA profile. Well, they're close to it. This is one of the reasons I think they're clones. They're not listed as XDA profile. It's similar to XDA profile. But, you know, they're super chunky, it took some getting used to, but it's great now. Inside this case, as you can see, is foam, which came from the factory, including between the plate and the PCB, which is pretty nice. But I wasn't satisfied yet, so I added some more, as well as, yeah, coins and weights that came with my mouse, but hey, it's DIY. And it brought the weight of this tiny board up to 1.8 pounds, which I'm pretty happy with. The sound on this board with all the foam and the weight is really nice, feels really solid, even though the case is plastic. I think it turned out really nice, and with everything included it came out to about $70, including the toolkit I bought to lube the switches, which is pretty neat. Now that's all I've got for you today. This is just a quick one. More to come though. Thanks for sticking around. I'll leave you off with a sound comparison between the two.